Ladies and gentlemen, how are we doing? Matthew is here from M&A Forex Traders. I hope you're doing great. So today I'm going to look at 10 things I wish I knew before I started trading, or 10 things I wish any new trader should know. All right. So these are the things I wish I knew before I started trading. All right. I wish someone told me about these things. All right. So watch the rest of the video to actually find out what these things are, especially if you're a new or an unprofitable trader. So make sure you watch this video until the end. All right. So let's go. Okay. So one of the most important aspect about trading is that just like anything else in life, you need a mentor. All right. I needed a mentor when I started off, but somehow I thought a mentor only needed my money, right? I thought I was just going to give away my money to someone, right? But a mentor is someone extremely important in your career, especially in trading, all right? Because a mentor will actually shorten your learning curve. They will shorten your learning curve, they'll give you guidance, they'll give you support, and you have some sort of a community. And on top of all that, they'll help you save a lot of money. I lost over $3,500 before I became profitable. That might not be a lot of money when you're watching from the US or any other developed, like really big countries, but in my country, that's like 75,000 kwacha. That's a lot of money in my country. So if I only uh gave probably like maybe less than the $500 to actually get some coaching, I would have saved a lot of money. But I was stubborn and I tried to go at it on my own, and I lost a lot of money, which was very unnecessary. All right. So a proper mentor will shorten a learning curve. So make sure you find someone that is way ahead of you, someone that has proven to you that they actually know what they're talking about. They have a strategy, they have a system in place that is profitable. You can go ahead and actually seek their guidance, seek their mentorship so that they can help you shorten the learning curve. When you invest in a proper mentor, it will pay, it will show. All right. So don't feel like you're losing money by seeking mentorship. No, you are actually saving a lot of money because they will shorten your learning curve. You won't blow as many accounts as you would if you went at it on your own. On my own, like I blew countless of accounts, like because I had no mentor. Like I didn't know what I was doing and I had no clue about risk management and all that. I would just wanted to make money right now, right there. So please find a mentor, it will save you a lot. Okay. Of course, please be aware. Don't just go anywhere. Just don't just because someone is posting their profits or their cars. Really do some background checking on them. Make sure they have a system that they've proven to you that is actually profitable. Those are the kind of people that you want to trust. Let's go to the next. So I wish someone told me that there was no holy grail. Like I spent a lot of time trying to find a perfect strategy out there. I wanted a strategy which was perfect, a strategy that was not going to lose. I thought there was such a thing. But the sooner I realized that, the better. If there was a holy grail, a lot of people would be millionaires. And the stats would have been different. The stats are that over 90% of traders lose money consistently. And if there's such a thing as the holy grail, it is going to be the opposite. 90% of traders would have been making money. Now that you know that 90% of traders lose money, therefore you should know that you should be able to avoid the 90% of things that traders do. All right, 90% of traders don't have proper risk management in place. 90% of traders don't have proper trading psychology. They don't even have that. And 90% of traders are system hopping. They are looking for a holy grail which does not exist. So the sooner you get this point, the better. There is no holy grail strategy out there. The only holy grail that is there is in the trading psychology is you risk management, using proper risk management, and you respecting your strategy every time. You don't need a 100% win rate or 90% win rate to be profitable in the market. You actually just need a strategy with a 35% win rate and a 1 to 3 risk to reward ratio for you to be profitable in the market. A 35% with a 1 to 3 risk to reward ratio is all you need. So stop looking for a perfect strategy out there that's going to win every time. No, have that strategy. It can be 50% win rate, 45%, it's okay. Just make sure that you have a better risk to reward ratio and focus on learning about trading psychology and risk management. Follow your strategy flawlessly and make sure that you are predefining your risk every time, and also making sure that you are continuously working on your psychology 90% of the time. That is your holy grail, not a perfect strategy. There's no such a thing. So get that. If you're still inconsistent right now, or if you're still new to trading, that's extremely important right now. Stop focusing on trying to find the best indicator, the best support level to buy from, the best resistance level to buy from. That's all nonsense. Make sure you respect your risk management. Whatever strategy you're using, just be consistent with it. As long as you've proven that it works, just be consistent with it. You won't win every time. Use proper risk management. All right, so let's go to the next. Process over outcome. It's really sad that our Facebook or our social media platforms are filled with people who are trying to scam others. It's really, really sad. All right, because most people are just trying to show you how much money you can make, the lifestyle that you can have, and all that shit that is not even going to help you in any way. So when you focus on outcome, you experience a lot of stress, a lot of anxiety, a lot of panicking. You eventually start to gamble. You always have to remember that you have no control over outcome. No matter what kind of a setup you might have, no matter what kind of strategy you might have, you absolutely have no control over what's going to happen the moment you place that trade. You have no control. So the only thing that you can control is your psychology, your process, your risk management, you choosing the best setups out there. You focusing on the process. If you focus on the process, the outcome is going to take care of itself. Stop focusing on what that particular trade can do for you. Stop focusing on the outcome. That's not good for you, and you have no control over it. You can't judge yourself on the outcome of a trade, whether it was right or wrong, because you have no control over it. So stop focusing on the outcome and focus on the process. You will reduce the stress because you know that the outcome is very probable. It's all about probability. Anything can happen. If anything can happen, there's no need for you to be stressful. There's no need for you to start panicking about after taking a trade. There's no need for you to get anxious after taking a trade, because you have no control over that. And there's absolutely no need for you to do that. Okay? Man, this is crazy. The moment someone learns about Forex trading, they're already thinking about how much money you can make. They're thinking about what cars they can buy, which is really propagated by these guys posting their cars, their houses on social media, trying to trick the new traders into buying their courses, buying their signals, and all that. It's going to take long. You must be willing to put in work. have long-term goals, and focus on executing the process. Otherwise, Forex is not a get-rich-quick scheme. The moment you start to think about getting rich quick, you are going to blow your account and you're going to start over again. So, know that it's going to take long, have long-term goals, and focus on executing. While doing that, build some discipline, build some patience, and master your emotions. These are the most important aspect of trading. Like Forex trading is going to require you to become your very best psychologically. You must be able to handle your emotions because you're going to lose a lot. You're going to lose a lot of trades, and you must be able to remain resilient and not act on emotion. The moment you start to act on tilt, you're going to blow your account. You're going to blow your account, and you don't have to do that. Please build some patience, some discipline, and emotional mastery. Myself, I was not the most patient person. If you know me personally, I'm not very patient. But in trading, that's not a good thing. So you have to continuously work on that. You have to be disciplined. Otherwise, Forex trading will be the hardest thing you've ever encountered because this thing does not play. If you try to play with it, it will take your last money like no man's business. So please make sure that you build some discipline to follow your rules, discipline to be to wake up every day and pursue your goals regardless of what happened yesterday. You have to be that disciplined. Being patient to wait for the trade to come to you, not to have FOMO. The patience to wait for your perfect entry signal. The patience to sit through that trade until it reaches your take profit and exit when the market has given you a signal to actually exit, or when the market has come to your take profit. The emotional mastery, you have to have the emotions you need to have the ability to master your emotions, to stay calm even when you're under pressure, to stay calm when a trade is going against you, as long as you know that it's still going in your favor. You just have to remain calm. The emotional mastery to be able to take a loss and still remain calm because you understand that it's part of the process. Nobody talks about these things. Few people talk about these things, and everyone is trying to tell you about getting rich quick because that's what sells. That's what gets them more subscribers to their channel, more subscribers to their signals and their courses. All right. So please have long-term goals. Probability. I can tell you one thing. You can take your very base setup right now. That too can become a loser anytime. The market works in terms of probability because there are a lot of players in this game, and each person is trying to buy low and sell high. Buy low and sell high. That's how everyone makes money in this market. Okay, so there's no way you can predict when someone is buying or someone is selling. So the outcome of any individual trade is random. However, when you have a system, a strategy, an edge that has been back tested and it has been forward tested, and you have proven that it makes money over time, it has a positive expectancy over time, then you have to execute that system flawlessly because you have proven it works. So focus on larger sample size, focus on series of trade. Stop focusing on one or two trades because in the short term, anything can happen. Like literally anything can happen. So stop focusing on short term. On a trade by trade basis, you're just gambling. It's over the long term that you can make money. That's how casinos make money. On the short term, anyone can make money between the casino and the gambler. But for sure, you can be sure that over long term, The casinos are going to make money. They have the age for the gambler. Okay? You have to stop having unrealistic expectations. These will only fuel emotions and cause you to have emotional pain when those expectations are not fulfilled. All right? So have process-based expectations, don't have outcome-based expectations, because you have no control over outcome. You have no control over outcome. So focus on what you can control. Stop having unrealistic expectations. Stop trading to pay rent next month, because you have no control over that. You have no control over what the market's going to give you. Focus on taking the best trade setups that meet your criteria. By doing that, you know that the outcome is going to take care of itself. All right? Because at any particular time, anything can happen. When you understand that anything can happen, you will never over risk on any particular trade. You will never enter into a trade without predefining your risk and having a stop loss where the market is going to invalidate your trading setup. Hello there. Do you like the way we trade and would like to trade exactly like I've shown you? Well, wait no more. We have our M&F Forex Trading Mastery course, which comes with a ton of extensive, in-depth tutorials on our trading strategy, risk management, and trading psychology. Our strategy has been back-tested and forward-tested and has shown positive expectancy over the years. When you enroll into our course, you get benefits like lifetime mentorship, lifetime signals, free trading plan, free trading journal, and weekly trade reviews. All these arsenals that help you become a consistently profitable trader that you seek to become. What are you waiting for? Click the first link in the description to enroll now. All right, so that's how it is. So the next thing is prop firms. The prop firms have come along. Right now, they are actually very popular, and right now I can tell you that as long as you have a skill, as long as you have a strategy, you've developed your mind, and you are disciplined, the amount of money you can make is limitless. The only thing that's going to limit you is your knowledge, your skill. So there are a lot of prop firms out there. There are those that offer instant funding capital, where you pay an instant amount of money and then you get the account. Though they have their own rules, and there are those that you have to actually pass one or two challenges for you to actually have access to the account. Remember that for you to be able to make subsistent amount of money from Forex, you need a lot of capital. You need large capital, because remember, we risk between 1 to 2% of the accounts, or less actually. So just imagine if you have a $100 account, 1% of $100 is $1. You can't make money from that. If you need to have $1,000, it will be very difficult for you to be able to make like a good amount of money from that. So you need a large capital, and that's where prop firms come in now. Provided you can trade and you have a skill, you can just pay. For example, with my Forex fund, you can just pay a $140 and have access to a $20,000 account. You can pay, I think about $500, and you have access like to $100,000. You pay just $500, and you have access to $1,000. To $100,000. That's a lot of money. Provided you have a skill to trade, you can make a lot of money from that. You can leverage the profits. Okay, so right now, honestly, I don't even need to trade my own money. I can make money for the profits and invest in other things. All right, and also trading prop firms money will lessen the pressure, will lessen the psychological pressure that comes with trading your own money. So I believe that prop firms are actually the best way to go. These are the best way to trade, because you have better capital and the emotions are going to be on the lesser side. All right, Because for you to trade on your own capital, your own money, you need a lot of capital, and this most people don't have. Most people don't have enough capital to trade on their own. And the more capital they have, the more risk they have of losing that money. So make sure that you invest in a prop firm. But before you do that, make sure that you know how to trade. You've back tested your strategy and you've actually seen it work. The thing I've seen as a mentor, as the signal provider, I've seen a lot of people actually trying to pass these challenges with signals. That's a wrong way of doing it. Acquire the skills so that you can trade on your own. You don't have to depend on anyone. Trust me, you don't have to depend on anyone. Acquire the skill and be able to trade on your own. That's what I always advise anyone that approaches me about prop firms. Like especially trying to pass the prop firm. Get the skill so that you can trade on your own. All right, it's extremely important. Let's go. Trading psychology. Wow. Like, this is extremely, for me, I think it's the most important aspect of trading. For you to be able to make it long term, you need to have a strong mind. You need to have proper trading psychology. All right, because trading will make you go through a lot of emotional roller coaster, right? So you need to be in a position where you can actually step outside yourself and see the environment where you are in and actually act in a much calmer way. And for you to do that, you need to be very much self-aware. You need to have emotional intelligence. You need to be emotional intelligent, because if you are not, you will revenge trade, you have FOMO, you have anxiety, and you will never enjoy it. So you have to learn how to master your emotion. You need to learn how to be disciplined, learn how to be patient, because if you don't, trading will be the hardest thing you've ever encountered. So when it comes to trading psychology, one guy that comes to my mind is Mark Douglas. This man paved the way for trading psychology. So read his books, Trading in the Zone and The Disciplined Trader. These are extremely important books when it comes to trading psychology. So read or watch his videos or listen to the audiobooks, because these are extremely important books. Master your emotions, build your discipline, be disciplined, learn how to meditate. Meditation will help you calm your mind when you're going through those emotions by being mindful. So I really would like you to spend 90% of your time learning how to master your emotions, managing your emotions, because losing is the most constant thing about trading. You are going to lose more trades than you win. All right? So you must be in a position where you can manage those losses. Be okay with those losses and still be able to make money at the end of the day. Otherwise, if you don't do that, trading will be very hard for you guys. Like, honestly, it's going to be very hard. So invest in your trading psychology, and I believe trading psychology is the most important aspect of trading. If you want to make it long term, you need to be able to handle your emotions. And it goes, especially when you start to manage bigger accounts, when you start to manage big amount of money, it's going to be very important that you actually learn how to manage your emotions. Otherwise, it's going to be very difficult. Keep it simple, stupid. 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 Keep it simple, stupid All these things are things that I talk about, people talk about, but people don't really get it, right? So, like, for you to be able to be profitable in this market, you need to make sure that you've simplified your system. You know exactly what to do and when to do it. You need to have a process. You need to have a routine that you follow every day. You have to make it very simple to follow. And that's what is common among the profitable traders out there. They keep things very, very simple and easy to follow. So make sure that you have a system that is simple to follow, the entry signal are simple to identify, and you can repeat the process effortlessly. That's what you need. You don't need something complicated. You need something very simple, and you need to make it very simple. Keep a simple process. That way, it will be very easy to follow through. So make sure that you do that. All right. So let's go to the next. And this is one of the most important aspects. It's going to be a long journey. If you're starting now, if you just recently started trading, it's going to be a long journey. It's characterized by emotional pain, a lot of self-doubt, a lot of anxiety, a lot of frustrations, a lot of anger. But you know what? Don't give up. Don't give up on yourself, because there's a light at the end of the tunnel. People out there are making money. People are making serious amount of money, and you as well can do it. There's absolutely no way you cannot do it. If I'm able to do it, you can do it as well. If people out there are doing it, you can absolutely, without no doubt, do it as well. You just not give up. There'll be times when you feel like giving up, but don't give up. Like, those times are always going to come. There'll be times when you feel like you're not getting any better, but you know what? You are actually getting better, but you just don't notice it. You actually come a time where you'll be like, wow, I can't believe I'm here now. So the process is slow, but at the end of the day, the outcome will be very evident. So don't give up. Keep on working on yourself. Work on your mindset. Work on your mind. Have a system in place that you know that works. Have proper risk management and become a robot. Keep on executing. If you take a loss, keep on executing. If you take a loss, keep on executing. Remember that it's all probability. Keep on focusing on the outcome. It might take a lot of time. For you to, like I've said, for you to reduce that, make sure that you invest in a mentor. Find a mentor that's going to help you through the process. You'll feel like giving up, but don't give up. Don't throw in the towel. I beg of you, don't throw in the towel. Don't give up. You lose money, don't give up. Learn from it and learn your mistake and learn from that so that you can become better. You're always going to encounter adversity, but you don't just give up. You don't give up. Those failures, those setbacks are actually provide valuable lessons. Learn from that and grow. Continue to execute, continue to grow, and guess what? You will thank yourself for not giving up. All right? You will thank yourself for not giving up. You guys, I hope you found value in this video. I hope you really found this value in this video, because I wish someone told me these things that I'm telling you right now, especially for those that are inconsistent in the market and for those new traders out there who are just learning about Forex trading right now. Please make sure that you watch this video, share it with your friends that are trying to learn this skill, and please always remember that if it can be done, you can do it too. All right, you guys, make sure you subscribe, like this video, comment in the comment section, and let us know what other videos that you'd like us to make. All right, you guys, until next time, goodbye and God bless you.